Hope everybody's doing as good as I am today. I think what I'm feeling, for the first time in a minute, my physical and mental are kind of synced. Because I want to say that both physically and mentally, I'm at like a 7. Not a bad day at all. Just kind of like a fun, low-key, chill, still exciting and energetic kind of day at the gym. The weights went really well. I was pretty tired from the last half of this week. But I mean, my form and everything was still like pretty solid. Like I felt a little wobbly on a few of the clean and jerks. But other than that, I'm very happy with how it went. But regardless of that, I thought it was kind of important to bring up the worst days that you have in the gym. This is different for everybody, in my opinion. I don't think it's just a matter of like failing a weight. You can have something going on outside of your life, something going on personally. Like if you just think that, I've talked about FOMO before. If you think that shit's not going your way in life, it normally always affects your performance physically and mentally. But of course, a very large, if not most of the proportion, is not being able to lift whatever weight you want. So the way that I see it, I think, is that it's not about like just eating shit and whatever, and you just gotta get over it. Like of course that can be a mentality that some people go by to just make it feel better, but you gotta learn to give yourself credit where credit is due, even on the shit days. Just because you didn't reach what you thought was your average, that just means, like I've talked about how your 100% is never the same every day. Your 100% can be your 20% some days. Like your best 20% can be your 100%, which really sucks because nobody ever wants that day. And it normally isn't that way. I feel like most of the time, people are fighting to have days that feel like you're hitting anywhere between 80 to 100% of your normal, of like whatever your max percent of effort in your day is. But like you can have shit reps with bad form or hit just lower weight than you thought you would, but you got to understand, hitting any weight is hard. People forget that even lifting at like 50%, it's still difficult. Your body doesn't want to do it. It's way easier to just chill out and let your joints go off easy, whatever. But if you come and you stretch and you even hit one warm-up set, you still are working out. You're doing something physical that makes your body better. And I think that's really important for your future mentality. My favorite saying that I can't take credit. A friend of mine told me this, but I use it like every day now because everybody's got some shit going on at the gym, whether it's personal or just with the weights. But you have to get through your shit days. Eat that shit, go through it, whatever. You got to put in as much effort as you can, even if it doesn't feel like a lot on those shit days, for your best days to be your best days. Your best days when you're PRing or hitting weight that you never thought you'd touch before for whatever reps and sets, percentage ranges, whatever. Those days don't just happen randomly, The people that stick through their program and go through whatever shit days they have with as much effort as they can put in it, even if they get one good rep out of 10, one good rep out of 50, that still, it will set you up for a best day at some point. Of course, you can never calculate this. It's always just fucking random, which hurts. I wish I knew when I was going to do my best. Everybody does. Because on the days that you want to PR, you're probably not going to, just because, like I said, your 100% is rarely your maximum effort. But regardless of that, it's consistency. Sticking with it and having that short-term obsession over your failures in order to create a desire to become passionate and change for the good of yourself and whatever lift you're doing, or just your mentality in general. Some people go to the gym, have a fucking awesome day when it comes to the weights. People don't think about it. There are people that can come to the gym, hit some crazy weights for a lot of sets and look fucking jacked and still have like body dysmorphia or have a really shit workout because of their outside life affecting them, you know? And it's so unfortunate that happens, because I wish the gym just stayed its own little world that the outside world couldn't touch, but it just doesn't work that way, you know? We're human. So to reiterate, you know, and enjoy the fact that you are still coming to the gym and you are still being consistent, even if you have shit form today. Embracing that is your best for that day. I guarantee you that short-term obsession that you get from that little bit of failure, it'll make your form peak and your weights, whatever. Just having confidence in yourself and coming back with 110% next time. You know, you have to fail to succeed, and you have to fail really hard to succeed even better, as long as you push through it. You know, you can't just like eat shit and have a bad day and just like, you know, you go through your warm-up sets, it feels like shit, and you leave the gym. That's what I used to do. Not proud of it, but I'm here today, so I got to give myself credit for at least showing back up. You know, but like, I used to just like, I'd have a shit warm-up, my form wouldn't be there, I'd feel like just the worst. And it's so easy to just leave, because, you know, it physically and mentally, it gives you a rest. And of course that's important, but that's why we have our planned rest days. You know, you can't just be going to the gym every single day. Like, you can't be going to work every single day. You got to give yourself time to mentally cool off and want to come back. You know, if you just force yourself to go every day and do a program that you fucking hate, and it's just, it spawns negativity out of something that should spawn only positivity. You know, the gym and getting better in your weights or your body or what, just consistency in general, your mental health, it is all meant to be a positive progress progression of your life. You know, it is meant to build your character and give you more confidence, not in just the gym, but personally. You know, the more I just, everybody that I know, including myself, that gets good at what they want to do in the gym, doesn't matter if you lift more than other people. If you get good and make progress at the thing that you wanted to try to do, and again, it doesn't even have to be the gym, just any sort of hobby, it will make you a better person, confident-wise, socially. It'll help anxiety. I think doing something like the gym, doesn't have to be the gym, just something that gives you passionate drive in your daily life, outside of your jobs, your family, and your friends, just for you alone to really push for. That's like the best therapy you can get. You know, not to discredit therapy. If you need therapy, please go. You know, it's very, like, you gotta get your feelings out. But people who have a tough time talking about their shit, they put their shit on the bar. You know, they hit a really good bench and the thoughts go away. And that's not a permanent solution, but it makes your everyday a little bit better. You know, and I think everybody needs to just work on appreciating the present and getting through those shit days. And again, you go through enough shit days, you learn to enjoy the aftermath. Because I've gone through so many shit days where I've just walked away, and you regret it so much, and you work out worse, your confidence goes down, your confidence decreases, it sucks. But when you really stay consistent and you push through that shit ass day, and you do whatever shitty form you have or shitty weights compared to whatever you think you should be doing, oh my god, dude, the next time you come in, it's like magic. Like, it's like you turn into a new person. You'll pull out form and weights you never thought were possible until that very day, just because of your own passion to do better, you know? And having a best day after a shit day, it makes everything wonderful to me. I don't know. I can have a horrible day, sleep till noon, don't do any homework, I just fuck around, don't make any money, but I go to the gym and god damn it, I feel it out. Oh, especially on those best days. Most days are just what you think you should be doing, but you'll have either a best day or a shit day, very rarely. But when they come, you just do your best. That's what matters. So that's all I got. I've been kind of ranting for a minute because this shit gets me riled up. I hope it helps other people to think about it that way, that it's okay to have a shit day. And it's okay to not improve in one day. You know, it takes a long time to make major improvements that are actually visible. But, you know, do your best. And I'm rooting for you if it makes you feel any better. So, bye-bye.